Alright, hey there heroes, my name is Hero Girl, I'm your friendly local neighborhood hero tuber, and I'm here to let you know that if I can do it, so can you. And that means if I can get back to a schedule where I play the games that I want to regularly, then there's a chance that you can do that too. Today, we're just playing some Dawntrail. Today I'm also going to get my avatar just a little bit. Alright. So here's the deal. Here's what's going on. So I was originally going to play Satisfactory today. The Satisfactory was eating a lot of memory, like a lot more memory than I actually have. And then we messed around with some of the graphic settings. It was like, well, okay, I don't think it's actually going to work out. And I lost that on. I don't need to get a new journal right away. So Satisfactory is out, but that's fine. So I am not playing games right now. Weirdly enough. Like, I'm still streaming Magic, and I've been doing collab games with all my friends lately, with everyone in Vcron. But oh, I actually closed it. Let me close the office door real quick. Okay. Yellow in the box. Hey, thank you so much for stopping by. Okay, so I've been playing a lot of Magic lately in my spare time because I've just kind of been obsessing over updating the decks. Oh, yeah, updating my decks and playing with new cards and stuff like that. And I like doing that, but I've also just kind of stopped playing video games, like video games. And that's no good either. I've got like a few different games that I feel like I'm currently working on that I've made no progress on, even though I was really excited for them. One of them being Dawntrail, which we're going to play through today. So if you have not seen Dawntrail, but you intend on playing through it and you don't want to avoid spoilers, that's something you're going to have to watch out for. I feel like most of the active players, at least the ones who like to hang out in the raid tier, have already been through it, so that's perfectly good for me. I know all my friends have. My friend Lila Morningstar is starting her Final Fantasy XIV stuff today with a friend. She's going to be running the free trial. So I had a brief thought to pop on over, but I'm like, nah, we'll actually just we'll let her mess around on her own, because if I get in there, I know then be like, hey, you should do this. Hey, you should do this. Hey. And like, nah, it's her day. We'll just do some stuff, whatever. Anyway. I've got like Spider-Man and Baldur's Gate 3 on my backlog too, which I started and just have not made progress on. I don't have any plans to stream Spider-Man because it's a game we have on our PlayStation, and it would take like way too much work to actually hook it up. But also it's a game that I want to play in the comfort of my living room on the couch and all that. Baldur's Gate 3 though, I think I am very much going to start streaming just so I can play it again regularly. Whether that means stream it privately for friends in a server, or... Oh, hey, that's another... Who's that? A player in the background? Okay, it's playing in the background. Anyway. I'm going to be working on Baldur's Gate 3. Very specifically, because I made no progress on that. And just having the streams earlier this year, for like the first half of this year, was really, really important to helping me get through a lot of my backlog and experience a lot of the fun games that I've really enjoyed. And then when I stopped streaming the games as much, then I just stopped playing the games. I'm getting my work life back in order. Like I'm drawing, I'm writing, I'm even working on some of the VOD cuts. I'm still working on some other stuff too. But like, just trying to find the work-life balances has been a challenge. So try and get back to the game portion, and trying to make it more about me just enjoying the game and enjoying whoever comes along live, rather than trying to make a hashtag career out of it, I think. Because my career is going to be in writing. It's not going to be in streaming, you know? And sometimes you just got to remember that. Anyway, so we still have not gotten to the second dungeon yet for Dawntrail. We're still in the Giants area. So that is going to be where we start off with. And then hopefully we're able to just like hang out and do whatever. Honestly, what we're going to be doing probably starting January is I do want to start working on just doing some late night streaming. If I can do late night streaming where everything is kind of cozy, we're just hanging out, it's about vibing rather than trying to be entertaining, I think that's going to be a good spot to be in. There's a lot of really cool night owl streamers, and it kind of works out for me as a Pacific time zone streamer, because by the time that I'm streaming, everyone else in my friend group is like bed already because they're on the East Coast. And then you have the night owls, you have the people who work late shifts, or maybe they just sleep all day. And is that a moon? Ah, okay. New bomb. Huh. You know, now that Satisfactory mentioned that they constantly reuse rigs, I can't unsee it. Just like, and I never really thought of it before until he pointed it out. Ah, well. And it was weird getting really excited for Dawntrail and then playing it and then being like, actually, you know what? I'm kind of like tired right now. I'm really exhausted. So let's take a break. Because there was a point where I was just logging in each week to do weekly chores and that was it. I know we'd be climbing walkers or more. I might not have raced up and down all those trails. My feet are killing me. You and me both. Ooh, volcano. This thin mountain air is going to be the death of me. How long have you been standing there? I was just taking in the scenery is all. Come on, we don't want to fall too far behind Alfino and the others. I think my reluctance to keep pushing through Dawntrail was also partially because of what I heard was really poor reception to Dawntrail. It seemed like everyone I was talking to was saying, "Oh yeah, the actual Dawntrail, the succession contest, that one was good, but the back half was kind of mediocre." And I'm like, okay, well, I'm glad that I'm not going to have hype aversion to this, but at the same time, that doesn't necessarily instill me with confidence. I hope we come across Bakul Jaja on our way to the summit. We still owe him for the troubles he caused us in Kozumauka. The true size of a mountain is never more apparent than when you're standing right at its foot. I cast a rejuvenating spell on Wukalamat. Even our indomitable third promises feeling the strain of these slopes. I fear I won't be much use to you as a guide past this point. Even Turiola, there is a precious little written about the sacred peak of Walkers or more. Beyond whimsical poetry, that is. You remember how the chronicler was saying that the more they fought, the further away they moved from their idea of peace? It occurs to me that as Zoral Jaja is attempting the feat of proof, he will have heard that same lesson. I can only hope that it's made him reconsider his own stance on educating people through war. Sometimes you just gotta like ease yourself back into it. But it's also hard to like be in the right mindset to play certain games sometimes. Like I logged in last week to play Final Fantasy XIV because I was feeling like getting back into it. But my focus was just not there to read all the dialogue, so all I wanted to do was just run roulettes, do some mindless leveling. And like, it's getting me there. Like I'm level 92 Viper. Still gotta work on Black Mage a little bit. Dancer and Scholar. Leveling those up so I can do all the role quests. Ooh, paint. Unlock gazes up at the summit of Walkers in War.
Gods, that is one tall mountain. And we're supposed to climb it?
He's speaking the old Yokhui tongue. The words are difficult to catch.
Though your words are crude and cumbersome, I use them for your benefit.
It's okay. Most people say that about English.
You are a claimant in this right of succession.
That's right.
Then, if you die, Tuliola loses a potential ruler.
That's a dark thing to say, friend. I get the feeling you don't share the opinions of the other Yokhui we've met.
We do not grovel before Gulul, Jar Jar, like those shameless lapdogs.
Huh. That might be the first, like, faction we've seen that actually doesn't have, like, Gulul Jaja.
My brethren and I are conquerors, and we will restore our people to their rightful place as Tura's overlords.
The giants have their own factions too, it seems.
You think your kin weak for showing deference to my father, but they do not follow the man. It is his peace they respect, a peace they always wanted, which they realized could be had right here.
Justifications of the craven. They turn their gaze from our ancestors, from the dream we kept alive for 1,000 years and more. They are unworthy of bearing our legacy. I will reclaim the glory of our people.
Maybe I would have an easier time, like, parsing some of the story if FF14 used more voice lines.
And our ascension begins with the death of the third promise.
Stop! I don't want to fight you.
I wouldn't want to fight me neither.
Die on your knees.
Bird.
Opportunistic vermin seek to feast on us, do you? Down here, your neck will be the first I snap this day.
That's right.
And I do like Wook. She's a good kitty.
Why do you help us?
I didn't put much thought into it. My legs were moving before I knew what was happening. I suppose I feared you'd die before we had the chance to get to know each other. Before I could learn more about you.
I love how like optimistic FF14 is, and I like how almost idealized it is. But there's just something about Dawntrail that's making me feel like a lot of the edges were smoothed off.
To what end?
Oh, that's simple. If we're to share the land, it's the best way for us to become friends. How is he?
He'll live. Not quite ready to walk under his own strength, however.
If you could stay and tend to him, the rest of us will continue on to Zormo.
Understood. Be careful up there.
This changes nothing. We will not forsake our conquest.
As you like. You want to kill me, you're welcome to try. But right now, you might want to worry about your comrade.
On a mountain of that size, there are bound to be creatures even I've never heard of. I'll trust you to lead the way.
Then we climb. Grufurlo is waiting.
God, I hate stairs. Fucking hate stairs. All my home. Oh, is it? I was that close to the next dungeon? What the fuck? Rely on Alice for the healing. I don't really have a choice. This is like 93. 5% 92. All right. Man, the gambler's fallacy is real. You never know how close you are to winning it. Just push a little further ahead. How much lightning ether everywhere? I guess that makes sense if there's a lot of storms here. Let's just hope Alice's more responsible with her healing than her brother. I'm not gonna be able to go like super fast here. My gear's still only item level 660. All right. Real climb starts here. You know, what was like the big complaint about FF14 dungeon design? It's just always. And like, yeah, this would be a lot faster if I was to like actually hop in the queue. But I want to just kind of like take my time and enjoy the dungeon itself. Even if that does kind of mean it goes a little bit slower than I would like. Let's not forget to use our mitigation now. It's also been like a hot second since I've actually like played higher level content. But you'll forgive me if I take a second to get this all going. Okay. Yeah, Double Down is still on a timer. They actually reduced the cost of Double Down from 2 cartridges to 1, and like, I love that. It means I don't have to worry so much about keeping my cartridges perfect. But it's also like, there was a rush to be able to spend like 2 cartridges all at once. We're gonna have like what, one more mob before we get to the first boss? I tell you, chat, I actually anguished about it when I was trying to decide whether I wanted to stream a 14 or not. Originally when Dawntrail came out, I was like, do I want to go through main quest scenario as a gunbreaker? It feels like I'm giving up tank privilege for this. Like, I could just factually, you know, and get instant Q-Pots because of my tank privilege. I could use this to play a DPS. Good. And that didn't feel like me. It didn't feel like Hiroko either. It'd be nice to be able to do like casual stuff. I'm still thinking about how I need to go. Oh, yeah. Still thinking about how I want to go back and do Palace of the Dead with Thamora. Like, I haven't stopped wanting to do that. I'm also thinking about the other casual content I want to do. I'm going to be farming the near raids. And when I'm farming those near raids, I tell you what, the company is going to be so appreciated. But, like, I think that's part of what makes the late night streaming content pretty cool. You get people who just show up and they help keep you entertained. I was hanging out in Proxy's chat last night. She was actually commenting on how chat was keeping her entertained, but she was just chilling playing TCG Simulator. Oh, that's a Snowbanoy. Huh. Alright. Alright, so I have to actually like pay attention to the mechanics. Alright, so that's an AoE. Okay, rabbits are gonna be dumping. What in the? Okay, so they're just going to. Ah! I mean, the good news is nobody's here to call me out on this. No one's here to call me out on drifting either. Okay, so those are going to be what? Frozen, so they're not going to fire? No, okay, they're going to be on a delay. Okay, that one's like straightforward enough. Oh no. Alright, so these ones are gonna go off second. Uh-oh. Safe area. No problem. What ball stacks? I don't got no ball stacks. Boss is almost. I like having the chance to like try and figure out the mechanics. Ooh, Urban of Healing. It's not really for heroic. Shit. Oh, right, really? Right here? Right in front of my salad? Surprised I'm actually gonna get some gameplay. Kind of makes worthwhile. For the longest time, my biggest complaint was the lack of like actual tangible things to do besides just reading. Come on, Alice, work for it. Work for it. Let's see, at least with double down only costs you one cartridge. I don't have to spend as much time trying to like build it up. I can just pop it whenever. wanted to like actually look at the item level for the next dungeon. I think. Wait, Thrall Jaw. Oh, quite the athlete, isn't he? Still better than Thancred fucking doubling down on us. That was rude. Using stream time as a way to just like do casual stuff. Casual grindy stuff, casual chill stuff. That's the ticket. That's the goal. But to get to that, I need to clear out Dawntrail. I am not going to let myself fall behind again. Just spend my time grinding. So much better if you have people to hang out with. And you might be wondering, well, how entertaining could it be to watch someone be doing chores? I'm like, well, people hang out with Spider when he grinds, right? God. Long live the game. Man's taking a break after so long, after everyone's been like, you need to take a break, you need to take a break. And he's like, shut up, don't tell me what to do. And like, you know what? I get that. He's so real for that. People telling me like what to do makes me do in some respects. But at the same time, it's like, no, this is what I want to do. We're trying to fight me on this. Two enemies means that single target is optimal. Just to like mashing veins just a little bit because the 30-second like cycle is just, it's like one of the best things about Gunbreaker. It's so regular. But then sometimes you just fat finger the double down instead of the actual gnashing bang. Also, like, I just want to point out that we have 2 tanks and 2 DPS for this configuration. Like, I know Alice is healing. But that's literally just White Mage doing Res Mage things, I guess. Like, nothing came of that healer strike, right? Absolutely nothing. Because it sounded like a vocal minority of the higher end player base. You know, we have 2 tanks, 2 DPS. Like the MSQ is literally saying, yeah, no, the healers can just go chill. It's kind of funny. Oh, it's Bird. Well, it wouldn't be FF14 NPC mode if Alice didn't fucking pop all of the limit break. Why did I get a Volt stack from that shot? The spells came from the crystals. What crystals? I don't see. Guys, quit crowding. Oh, you hate this. Okay. Still having a hard time like identifying where I'm supposed to go on the wind crystals. Yeah, you mind showing that to me like one more time?
On your feet.
Ooh, that's a I dodge. Okay, that's a nice little mix up of mechanics. Because so that way you have the exact spot to go into. Alright, that's just an AoE. That's... I messed up Blood Fest. Oh, okay. Squares. Okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. Oh, and the crystals are the actual like lines. Gotcha. Okay, I gotcha. It just makes the mechanics stick out more if I myself. Bottoms of casting one. Okay. Oh, leg tattoo, you say? How does that look in the nice roll? That's not bad. That's not bad. I mean, like, I don't wear it with this coat, I think, but I think that might work as, like, part of a heat glam or a caster glam. No, maybe a heat. Wait, no, these are casting regardless. Yeah. But, like, you know, they have different versions. Like, there's a healing version for that. I think the slow clear on the mobs, only thing I don't enjoy about taking my time in the NPCs.
Hold still.
Like literally the only everything else. Let the clouds up. There we go. Okay. Can at least speed them up somewhat. You also speed them up by not dying, so that way Alice actually has time to use offensive spells. Wouldn't that be great? If the actual DPS could, like, you know, DPS? Oh, God. So if anyone was wondering, yeah, I do still have Thamora, and she is still working on, like, doing all the things before I move on to Heaven's Ward. Doing all the side quests and stuff, like, still working on the Blue Mage stuff there, still working on her Zodiac relics. Oh my god, Zodiac farming is something I can do as a really easy late night chill out stream. Stairs. I hate stairs. Why are there so many fucking stairs? Oh, I hate stairs. All my homies say fuck stairs. Now I want actually hold on.
Hold still.
So, my friend Lila is on Marlboro. Wasn't that was? No, that was a Crystal server, right? I'm pretty sure that was a Crystal server. Yeah, I'm fairly certain. Ooh, treasure chest. Unable to obtain necklace of Amy. Why? Why give me something that I can't use like that? That's just like, if you're doing solo, they should at least like give you different accessories. Though I also recently started picking up Path of Exile, and it's like, oh, you know, this could actually be like significantly worse, you know. Like, telling me astounded when Path of Exile is using the anime trope of, oh, you can pick up the exact same item and then it might have completely different stats, so you actually have like different variations, and this one's actually really rare because the stat allocation is set very specifically. Like, damn, SAO was right. Dawn's Elector. Oh, we have to fight him.
I am Purfurur, Elector of the Dawn Servant. Prepare to be tested.
Welp. This is one old lizard lips, so probably appreciate. All right, ladies, shall we? Girl Squad.
Prove you are worthy to rule.
Ooh. What is this going to be, an AoE? Yep. It's...
Chronicles of it. Recount the fury of erupting beasts.
Okay. That's just cascading, though. Easy enough.
Return the hunger of roiling waters.
Okay, easy enough.
I will take the measure of your resolve.
Ooh. Lineup stacker.
Implacable strength of the mountain. Be mine.
Alright, now we have... Yeah, yep, traveling lightning bolt. Oh, wait, hold on. I feel like we're supposed to get in the way of those. Yep. Shit. Oops. Yeah, good thing I've got tank privilege.
That you should endure my fury.
Okay, stonework is the fire one? No, looks like arrow. This is stone vigil. Long time no see? Question mark. Pretty sure the party, any like actual online parties would hate me for how much I'm running around right now. Spread, spread. Good job, ladies. We're almost there. Ah, he's got like 10% left. Come on, be a team player. We got this. We got this. 4%. Come on, push. Push. Push it. I don't want to do any more mechanic stuff for cars. Hey, Lamal. Oh, that's right. I haven't leveled up my trust like at all either, so I can't just rerun the dungeons with them for leveling. Ah. That sucks. What am I getting pinged on Discord? Because wife's playing Bellatra and wife wanted to show off what she did. Paladin's Zormer arms. I'm glad that they come together like this. Huh. I prefer longer swords. I do need to like try and I guess the MSQ experience doesn't really. Part of me is like cringing at the thought of overcapping, but that's just like not a thing to worry about.
Very good, Claimant. Once more, I name myself Gur Fulur, High Luminary to my people, and chosen elector of the Dawn Servant.
You are much bigger than the others in the village.
All Yokui were once my equal in size, but ever since we were decimated by disease, it is rare to see a child reach our former stature.
You speak of the contagion which afflicted the Shaktural expedition. The one recorded in your murals.
It is a chapter of our history that is entangled with the legend of the Golden City.
I've heard that legend originated with the Yokui. Is this true?
With the visions our ancestors had, to be precise. Preceding the campaign into Shaktural, many were visited by dreams of glittering splendor. They described a paradise that knew neither war nor famine, where people lived lives of eternal happiness. A single dreamer might have been dismissed, but when dozens, if not hundreds, spoke the same, the luminaries became convinced it was divine revelation.
Then the expedition.
Its purpose was to find the City of Gold. Yes, help was marshaled from all the territories under our control. Lands were scoured on a massive scale.
Ah, little wonder the legend is so similar across Tural. Those involved with the search would have passed the stories down to their children.
Another claimant, I see. I will test your worth, as I have tested those who came before you.
Damn. Brother's got some awesome Gatorade there.
Here and now, I think he means.
See, at least they have like an actual trifecta DPS tank and healer there.
Well fought, second promise. For you and your sister's success in performing the feat of proof. You both shall be rewarded.
Where the hell? I wonder if Alvino is still trying to climb the stairs there.
Three to go.
Here you go. And then we can find out what this back end stuff that's been disappointing is.
To race thee and thine to the summit, though mayhap not whilst being hounded by Bakul Jaja and his minions.
Again, that swine shows his disdain for the right.
Strangely, despite his eagerness to antagonize us, he withdrew as soon as we fought back in earnest. I cannot fathom what he was trying to achieve. On a similar note, I'm also curious as to why you chose the peak of Warcore Zormor for the conclusion of this feat. The earlier stages saw us learn the history of the Yokui. Does this location also hold some special meaning for your people?
Yes, it is a place of great significance.
All these monuments. Is this a burial ground?
Every high luminary before me is enshrined in this earth. Alongside them are the heroes who bravely stood their ground when Valley Armanda brought ruin to Urkopacha 8 decades past.
That explains why there are so many.
Zorolja, I should have known you'd arrive here first.
A big fight after a massive contest of endurance.
Third promise. How relieved I am to find you in good health.
Zorolja, you bastard! I should end you here and now!
Remember where you are. You will mind your conduct, or you will leave.
Right. Sorry.
I see no reason to delay further. Show me my father's sepulchre.
Papa has a grave?
I mean, they are made when they're still alive, right?
Upon this monument are inscribed the names of those who sealed away the monstrous Valigarmanda, your fathers included.
Damn, like true scale. This is a large boy.
Gulul Jaja, Master of Resolve and Reason, Champion of Peace.
Look at this one. Kettenram, Navigator of Uncharted Oceans.
Kettenrun, the Laminsan explorer. Does this mean he joined Galul Jaja on his travels?
Kafkiwa, Seeker of the Unknown. How strange to see your name here.
It was unheard of to build living sepulchres for those who were not Yokui, but their great deed demanded recognition.
Master of Resolve and Reason, Champion of Peace? Papa really did some amazing things.
He carved his path with martial skill.
Yet it was clever thinking which allowed him to trap Valigarmanda within its own ice magics.
Martial skill and clever thinking. I can't compete with Zorolja's mastery of the Head of Resolve's techniques. And when it comes to knowledge, Kona's the one who most takes after the Head of Reason. Is there anything that I've gotten from Papa? Something I do better than the others?
Well, so far it's listen to to everyone else. What else defines your father?
Else defines him? Oh, of course. Papa's love for peace, for his people. That is what he's given me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm fighting to preserve the peaceful Tural he built.
Best revelations are the ones that you can do yourself. Which is some helpful nudging.
What in the hells was that?
Future raid boss.
You must return to Warlar's Echo immediately. Valigarmanda has broken free.
Oh, never mind. Immediate trial boss.
I presume that was about the unholy sound?
Valigarmanda is free.
We need to get back there. Now!
How fortuitous. We have been gifted an opportunity to outpace our rivals.
All right, let's see. It's all over here. We can just tell. But nah. Level 94. This could put me at the 95. It's gonna be a level 93 trial. Maybe next time an expansion comes out, I won't be burned out. That'll be nice. Maybe not burned out, but like tired. Good, you're back. There's much I would explain, but by the time I arrived to investigate a certain surge in Aether, there was already fallen giants everywhere. Right now, everyone is preoccupied with treating the wounded. Pray, catch your breath, then lend a hand when you can. Corpse blue. I want... Now enter Workers Bar with NPC avatars. Oh, gee. There you go. You're ready. There are many injured here who need aid. Should you find anyone passed out from their wounds, I would ask you to let me. Otherwise, I shall be tending to whomever requires the most urgent healing. We can gather here once we've seen these people's hurts. Yeah. You ever think about the fact that they actually do place these in such a way that players will just naturally gravitate towards what's close? Everything was bathed in a bright red. The searing heat enveloped my entire body. I couldn't move. There's a lot to work on in the upcoming weeks and months. Like we're in post-expansion downturn. Like they just came out with an expansion or a patch. Yeah, they just came out with like what, 6.1? RNJ says fire aether pervades the entire village. What happened here? Many of the villages sustained burns, but the fire found no purchase in these stone buildings. Small mercy. Let's see, I like to get all my battle classes up, but like I don't really have to get all of them. I guess I'd like at least to get... Yeah, let's get at least like my main roles up to level 100. Then Alliance Raid just came out. Let's see, Alliance Raid just came out. Clear the first tier story-wise. Get ready for doing the Hildebrand stuff. Ugh. I told myself I wouldn't fall back. At least I'm not trying to catch up on like 4 years worth of expansion content. Everything burns. The touch of cloth is agony, yet I will live. Leave me. There are others in more dire need of help. Like, there's just so many side projects to work on in this game. It's an ideal time sink, if we're being honest. There's only so many games that you can really, like, go super deep on. I wounded nothing serious, but this dryness in my throat, it's as if all the moisture has left my body. He's thirsty, man. Man, he thirsts. Huh. Fair amount of people out today. Which is better than what was before. It almost kind of seemed like the area was dead. I've done all I can for now. The engine you found will awaken on Earth then? Nods. That as well. We left the engine as comfortable as we could. Many were suffering from burns to a greater or lesser degree. Did a fire sweep through the village? The details are unclear. Once I'd healed the giant attacked by that mountain bird, the group's leader, Vopolo, I believe they called him, bade me depart. It was then that I felt an intense wave of aether and returned to find Waller's echo in this state. I rushed over to the first giant I saw. Though delirious with pain, he repeated the same warning. The Algamon had broke free, thus did I contact you with all haste. Well, we're going to need more information than that before we can deal with the situation. Yes, we should speak with the temple god and see what's become of the Skyrune's prison. Reasonable. I like. I'm getting sleepy. God, I said it before. I'll say it again. I like the sun trial, but there's just kind of a lack of urgency up until around this point. I and Luminary will have returned by now. Hopefully he's found out more than we have. I felt certain it would hold for another few years at least. Was I mistaken? I was just thinking the same thing. You know, who was missing, huh? I would be glad to learn all that this was some misunderstanding. I feel to hope by the looks of things. I, Luminary, grades you entry awaits you within.
What happened?
Oh, yeah, bird's gone.
So it's true. The ice has failed.
Surmurwar, tell them what you told me.
A short while ago, a claimant paid us a visit.
Ah, okay, so it's exactly what we thought it was. Hey! Lamau! Why have them just tell us when we can, like, see it for ourselves?
Who enters this hollowed hall? Ah, a claimant.
Oh, and here we have the mighty Valigarmanda.
A terrifying Vitral. With every awakening, it has seared its ruinous name into the memories of a new generation.
What a good little terror. You've stayed napping right up until the day I needed you.
Explain yourself.
It is as they say. Gulul Jaja caused its magic to run rampant, trapping it in a frozen prison of its own creation. Clever. Clever. To unmake it, it would be quite tricky. 2 spells must be cast at the exact same moment. A conflagration intense enough to melt the ice, and awakening flame to rekindle the slumbering Vitral's soul. The only ones capable of such harmonious execution would be the heads of reason and resolve. And the blessed siblings, Bakul Jaja.
Bakul Jaja. All right, this is an appropriate time for the warrior light to step in. Like everything else up to now has been kind of fairly small potatoes. But this is like actual monster calamity level monster stuff.
I might have overdone the fire a bit. Utter madness. Why have you done this?
Oh, where other minions go?
Of course. You unleash calamity for your own gain? Have you any idea how many may die?
Millions!
Wreak havoc, Valigarmanda. Live up to your legend.
Well, this is going to take an emergency response.
A messenger to Tuli Yolol has been dispatched. The Landsguard will send a contingent, I am sure. But there is no telling when they will arrive.
Idiot! This monstrous act is a step too far, even for him.
So, what's the plan?
Well, we kick its ass, obviously.
If we leave the withdrawal to others, it will be a massacre. Some might call it the wiser choice, if I don't want to fall behind the competition. But I could never live with myself. And my supporters deserve a better ruler. So that's that. I will stay and fight Valigarmanda.
Ayy.
This is an enemy so powerful that even my father failed to slay it. Alone, I don't stand a chance.
Well, then it's a good thing you're not alone.
I understand you've no obligation to aid me outside the right of succession. But for the sake of Urkopacha and its people, I beg you, join me in this battle.
Oh, this is a fight you'd have to, like, try to keep me out of. A little bit of Xenos' influence, I think.
Drawn to the chaos. You're as bad as Papa. Don't worry. The Sky Ruin should prove a big enough challenge for all of us.
See, when the Dawn Servant challenges Hiroko, it's like, but I don't have to fight you. And I don't want to fight you because you are a people. But this is like monstrous calamity that threatens humanity. Yeah, I'm all about putting that down.
Far be it from us to abandon a dear comrade in her time of need.
Now I feel alive.
Dear comrades now, eh? I have to say, it does have a comforting ring to it. Knowing someone has your back makes it easier to do what you have to do.
And what will we do?
Yeah.
One committed to winning the contest above all else would race on ahead.
You're resolved to slay Valicarmanta. We'll need to find out where the beast went.
Time for our favorite investigation.
That's what we have you for, old friend.
Okay, let's hurry. I want to get to the trial. 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 Get to the trial.
Inform the Bello of the danger. They may need to flee to lower ground.
Look at those big old goldfish eyes. Alright, we still have like the danger music on, so hopefully soon. When I said I would take on the duties of a guide, that did not include the tracking of an ancient and terrible Turo Vidral. Still, we can't leave Valam Hande free to ravage the land. Should a claimant reckless enough to free the Skyrune and become Dawn Servant, what would become of Turiola? That fiend Pakul Jaja! He's rotten through and through. There's nothing blessed about him. 2 casters releasing spells of fire at the exact same moment. A feat impossible for any but a 2-headed Mamul Ja. So Aaronville, any idea how we can track Vale Hamanda? The tried and true method of comparing sightings with other signs of passage is the most reliable, but also the most time-consuming. Yeah, no kidding. There is a second option. Not as reliable as the first, but if we're lucky, it'll let us ascertain the Skyrune's whereabouts far more quickly. Though a Turio Vidra of extraordinary nature, Villa Harmanda is still a creature of this world. You and me, it is thus sustained by corporeal energy, as this is a unique ethereal balance, which means this device should come in handy. Hey! Time to play Crazy Taxi! A floating hand? Now's not the time to be playing with toys! This is no toy. It's an Aether Seeker. As the name suggests, Gleaners use it to detect the Aether of living beings. And you've had that in your pack this whole time? I can calibrate it to follow a specific ethereal aspect. Problems with Valam Harmanda, however, is that it can shift freely between the elements of fire, ice, or lightning. Oh, Black Mage. Well, we know that in order to awaken Halamanda from its icy imprisonment, Bakul Jaja cast spells which quickened its fire aspected aether. And the residents here were uniformly afflicted by burns. Therefore, the logical conclusion is that upon breaking free, Valar Hamanda unleashed a great fiery blast. And the choice is plain: fire. The Seeker, however, is not without its faults. As we were not able to input our core's unique aether expenditure in advance, the device will respond to any living source of fire aspected aether. We have the reliable yet slow method of information gathering versus the potential swift but easily misled Gleaner tool. I say, why not pursue both methods at the same time? Good idea. We'll have the first to fall back on if the second fails. You travel with me, in case the Seeker leads to some other fiery fiend. Works for me. Wall is the best at finding things. The rest of us can stay behind and talk to eyewitnesses. The more Skyruin signs we can compare, the more accurate our information will be. If no one has any objections, I shall remain here in the village and tend to the Yokui. Very few are seriously injured, and I am wary of wounds inflicted by a creature like Valam Hamanda. I should like to be at close hand should their condition suddenly worsen. Right. It sounds like we all have work to do. Nods. Just nod your head. Your head. We should be on our way as well. Let's see, did that level me up? That might have leveled me up. Ah, not quite. Like 300k short. Level 93 quest. We'll head to the outskirts of the village first, and then set the seeker to detect fire aspect and aether. Alright. All we have to do is hurry, I guess? I actually consider just like trying to blitz through all the dialogue and stuff. Like, somewhat briefly. Sensor set to detect ethereal aspect fire. Right, the seeker is ready to go. Warless echo is still suffused with the sky ruins residual aether, so I've excluded it from the search area to prevent it from swamping the sensors. Let's begin tracking, shall we? Once you choose to depart, Aaronville will accompany you. Ah, it's one of the... Well, strictly speaking... Ah, it's a fire sprite. We'll have to, like, knock it out. See? That's quite the legendary creature we were after. Do you mind dealing with that fire sprite? It will continue to confuse the seeker if we leave it be. I mean, it's just a fire sprite, so, you know. Doesn't deserve this much grandiose. Just getting some bird action, I guess. I say it was just a fire sprite, but I had to do a full rotation for it. Let's try this again. Alright, same as last time. Got like 15 minutes for the food. Ah, problems. The good thing that there's a lack of fire aspect. Good thing there's not like a whole mountain that's on fire. Ah. I like the cutscenes, but I feel like it just slows things down just a little bit. Like it's the stop, it's the start and stop that gets it. And there's a bloodsucker right there. Okay, maybe this time it'll find our fire birdie thing. Oh no, not again. There's another one. Two even. Wait, was that a fate? Ah, another remnant of Varahamanda's last rampage. Predator's flames registered to the Seeker's corporeal aether. In the words of the Tuliota saga, when Varahamanda rages out of control, its fires burns forever. Its ice does not thaw and its lightning crackles without cease. Thus was the Dawn Servant able to turn the Skyruin's perpetual ice magic against its gravity within an unmelting prison of ice. This is no mundane fire, but some kind of everlasting sorcery. Once again, it is a strange feeling to see a fanciful poetry prove it true. The important thing is that the fire was classified as living aether. You can feed a sample into the Seeker and greatly improve its accuracy. One moment. There. Now the Seeker should ignore any etheric signature but Varahamanda's. But I realized this was possible from the start, then you needn't have fought those creatures at all. Gee, you think? My apologies. It seems there's still much to learn from this journey, as a gleaner and as a guide. There we go, there's the level up. The Sky Ruin. This time, the Seeker should be attracted solely to Varahamanda's aether. Resume tracking based on the latest sample. Yay! Okay, so it's way over there. I got like just free experience. I do really like the landscape. It's a beautiful region. Now, you might think, but it's all dirt and gray with like some sparse trees, but like I like this. Nice, it's open, it reminds me of Old Dodge just a bit. Ooh, bonus supply. I want to go visit my at some point. Good. The Seeker was drawn directly to the Sky Ruin's fire. Now we know we've set the correct parameters for its ethereal aspect. I'll try increasing the threshold of etheric concentration. That should direct us to the total vidral itself. I mean, it looks like we're just going to be going up the mountain again. Might even be going... Yeah. One of these days we're going to have a good lunch. One of these days we're going to get to enjoy the full launch. Maybe I can make a list. Lists are fun. I like spreadsheets. Spreadsheets are cool too. If I catch up and do all the stuff with Hiroko, then there's still like all the stuff to do with Thamora, and I still want to farm all the near stuff with Corey. I think we noticed that Vara Hamanda was inside this passage. Let's head through to the other side. I mean, no kidding. And then all the pretty flowers are over here. Oh, these are really pretty flowers.
The trail ends here, it seems. Could Valigarmanda have shifted its elemental aspect? It does have 3 to choose from, after all. In any case, I'm almost certain the Vitral was headed in the direction of Warkor Lardor. We should let the others know we have a likely location.
Alphino is assisting the Yokhoi with their evacuation. He thought they could use a healing hand with the injured.
So where is Valigarmanda?
Warkor Lardor. Its stratified layers contain a wealth of crystals, said to be the source of its many-colored glow. After 80 years of imprisonment, the Vitral will be in dire need of sustenance. It would have been drawn to the mountain's energies.
So Valigarmanda seeks to replenish its ether.
Allegedly. Likely.
Then we'd better not give it the chance.
Stop! That mountain is sacred ground. I forbid you to set foot on it.
This has become a diplomatic situation.
Sorry, It is not our intention to trespass. But you must understand, that's where Valigarmanda has gone.
Allegedly.
If we don't slay it now, it will slaughter countless innocents. Just like in the old days, I beg you, permit us to enter.
Also, on what authority are you keeping us out?
Your band is incapable of defeating Valigarmanda. Either you seek to defile Warkor Lardor, or you are fools.
If you doubt their chances, how would you feel were we to join them? The monument to Valigarmanda's defeat bears the names of 7 heroes. With our forces combined, we also number 7.
Seven weaklings are no less doomed than 4.
Oh, that is a good thing that we have 8!
Zoralcha, you've come to help as well.
Against my sound advice. While the rest of you were tussling with this sky ruin, we might have secured an insurmountable lead. A minor delay. It will not change the contest's outcome. I would take the measure of this Tural Vitral my father was unable to kill.
Both my brothers here. This battle is all but won.
Your celebration is premature.
Master, no! We do not bear arms against our own people!
What an odd thing to say. As I recall, the inhabitants of Chirwagur Sultan do not consider themselves members of the Tuliyolal nation. I'd hardly call them our own people.
What does that matter? Members or not, everyone in Tural is part of our dream for peace.
True.
If you would hurt them, then you'll have to go through me.
She
Old-fashioned Mexican standoff.
saved me from the mountain bird. Now, then, the same eyes. Eyes of stone. Words of stone. We are still in her debt. This is true.
Got him.
Consider the debt repaid. But do not misunderstand. We do not submit to Tuliolan rule.
Aye, you've made your point. We can talk more once the contest is over.
I ask your name.
Wuklamat, protector of peace, and soon-to-be Dawn servant.
Hey, she's gonna be king of the pirates.
Even people with wildly different ideals can find understanding through earnest discussion. I believe that wholeheartedly.
Earnest discussion.
As do I. I won't give up until we reach a compromise.
Optimistic.
Assuming you survive, my old bones and I will be waiting here for the true heir's return.
Your thoughts have always been a mystery to me, brother. But I'm relieved to see you put aside the contest for the sake of the greater good.
Our nation is a fortress, and its people the bricks with which it is built. The more that are lost or broken, the weaker Tuliyolal becomes. Even the crudest rock has value as a stepping stone.
All right, trial time.
Come on, you two. Forget about the right of succession for now, and help me fight this overgrown snake bird.
Next.
I don't care how strong the Sky Ruin may be. We're going to put this menace down for good.
At least until the EX version becomes available. Well, what was it? Zodiac was the accessory one. Heidelin was the weapon one. So that means this is also the accessory fight. During this quest, we're using the duty support system. Yes. Excellent. Well, I could talk this guy. But the future Dawn Servant should ignore my counsel to indulge a whim is vexing. You and yours have done it to the edge of existence and back. So defeating this overgrown snakebird is well within your capabilities. I bid you to be cautious all the same. Alright, so Alice say, yep, is we just like leave Thancred behind? Can we just like change Thancred to DPS? No. Damn it. Damn it. I guess I could have like switched over to Scholar. Could have been fine. And a dungeon and a trial. Fire, ice, and lightning, very, very frightening me. And every time I have to work with Thancred, he just cramps my style. Ooh, it's one of these. The will to live. This is my first time actually doing the trial with the NPC support. Alright, Temptress wins. That's a donut. Alright, so that's fire. Alright, so that's point blank. Alright, so that's gonna be what, a donut? Okay. You won't catch me the same way twice, Thancred! Okay, that's gonna be a split apart if it's the beak. Oh, that's a much wider cleave than I thought it was gonna be. Oh, and Alice, I got blasted too. Ow. Oh, okay. Tank Buster. Oh, that's lightning. What is this? Sting. Okay. We are floating. That does dodge it. Oh, because we're over the anti-grav? Okay. Ow. Got hit. Oh, I see, I see. It's the old Sidewinder. Yeah, I think if it's up there, then it's fine. Ow. Man, I am like the worst at actually. Oh my god, Thancred actually died. Thancred actually died. What the fuck? I completely drifted off. from the south. Ah. Freezing dust? Oh, it is. You have to keep going. And now I'm right in the path of the avalanche again. Okay. So this is donut. Okay. Those arcane circles of ice. Okay. Ow. My defense. I missed what the hell for that was. Okay. Take out the stack up while we have to take out everything here. I like the mechanics. Perfectly fine. But it's also not my favorite. Oh, I forgot to put on my goddamn tank stance for this. Maybe that's part of why Thangrid's enjoying life right now. Is this just gonna be just like general tank buster? Okay. Perpetual flames are consuming my flesh. Oh, right, the fucking cleave. Oh, is this the point blank one? Well, it's definitely the shift. Okay, so Thunderous Blast gets... Oh, shit, we gotta actually, like, go over here. This is where it starts combining mechs together, right? Right. Oh, right. The lightning gets subtracted because you're taller and higher up. Okay. Man, I'm just like not catching that tail fast enough. I think I just like, you know, don't get punished. Alright, so this is ice again. I shouldn't have to do too many of the ice mechanics. Oh my god. It was the circles. I had to read the circles on the stupid little balls. And now it's gonna do the super cleave. Damn it. Got me anyway. It's fine. Actually, oh, can I do this? Ooh, it's a defense. No, that's it. It actually does damage. Holy shit! Excellent. I get to do the lamp break. That's so great. Yeah, NBD. NBD. Yeah, nya, 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 nya. Nya, 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 nya. Nya, nya, nya. Come on, guys. Why aren't you dancing? We dance. Anyone want to take like the group G pose? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on. It's like a tradition. We gotta take the raid picture. Okay, fine. Oh, that's the first trial cleared. Mechanics weren't too bad.
We did it. We slew Valigarmanda.
Man, imagine being amazed that you could just like kill legendary creatures. Rookies.
A feat that even the great Gulul Chacha couldn't manage. For you, Papa!
I mean, we do just kind of like do this on the regular, don't we?
There's no denying it was an impressive achievement, but I wouldn't be so quick to claim we've outdone Father. The Vidral was weakened by decades of imprisonment. Had we faced it in its prime, we wouldn't have fared a fraction as well.
That's what the EX trial is for.
How can you say that? 80 years couldn't have made that much of a difference. Could it? Oh, who am I kidding? Papa's still the best.
Still number one. You know what? Positive reinforcement is important.
I did, didn't I? Even if it wasn't at full strength, we defeated a living legend. I swear, I'll surpass the old man one day.
The Sky Ruin lies dead, and still, I've yet to prove myself the miracle.
Well, I suppose we should head back and join Erenville.
So I'm still thinking about the fact that Cryle, like, got to see an echo of what goes on through this guy's head. But there still has not been, like, a huge elaboration.
We did leave him with only only Sarelja for company.
Ugh. Sleepy. Yeah, but you, Thancred, you fucking face tanked. But, yeah, we know Crow. She was saying that to Thancred. Your polite expressions bespeak a successful hunt. Not that I'm surprised at the least. Little Jaw came back earlier, but we left almost immediately with Sereja and tow. He seemed disinclined to share in any victory celebrations. That's nothing unusual for Sereja. No, it's Bakul Jaja that concerns me. He's probably far ahead now, making the most of the mayhem he caused. I still can't believe he did something so evil just to slow us down. If we hadn't slain Valharmanda, it wasn't only Urkopacha at risk. It would have been deaths across the entire continent. I'm more certain than ever that Bakul Jaja cannot be allowed to rule. I have to catch him and take back my keystone. Ooh, Aether Current. Thancred would suggest sharing the news of your victory. The Yoku must still be anxious, wondering where and when Valharmanda will strike next. I suggest we hurry back and allay their fears. Alpha knows as well, I should think. Yes, you're right. We shouldn't let them worry another moment. Yeah. I ain't walking all that way. Oh, wait, no! Fuck! Christ. Fucking hell, it was right fucking there. Oh my. I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna go get it. It was right there. Man. Actually, hold on. Where's my... I need to speed. I got this one thanks to, Kuroka. Went and bought me the bike. Or, well, help me split the price of the bike. God. Who fucking puts the Aether Current, like, right there? Man, that is pain. I'm trying to grab it now. Oh, I remember it's there. Then I'll re-teleport back. What a cruel joke. Mean. It's just plain mean, I tell you. I'm ready to just, like, go all the way back. And boom. Here I am. Here I am busting my hump to make sure that the good people just, you know, get to continue living good, peaceful lives because our problems, you know, there are some complicated problems, but there are also simple problems. And I can handle the simple problems. In fact, I'm probably one of the few people who can handle these specific simple problems of, like, giant monsters getting ready to destroy the world. And then how do I get paid for it? How do I get paid? A couple of cans of paint? in a big, long, fuck you trip. Maybe I don't want to ride my chocobo all the way back. Maybe I do just want to do like the quick and easy transport. But no. 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 You have to get heckin' punished. Gotta go all the way back here. Let's see, where was it? Back here, I think. Yeah, there it is. Literally right there. You don't even get to go far enough into like the trial prep. To like even get to notice it. Alright, now let's go back. Alright, where are all these nerds? Oh god, why are they up the steps? I hate the steps. I hate steeps. Goes double for step ladders. Worst. No commentary on Alice doing the healing? Okay. Before we do anything else, we should talk to Goforo. Goforo?
To the temple, then.
That won't be necessary, heroes of the hour. Valigarmanda is no more. Yours is a victory worthy of song.
Man, imagine having like this dread that's been hanging over you for like years and years, decades even. Just like suddenly cleared up because some big kitty went up and whacked it with her axe.
We had plans for a second feat to be conducted here in town, but the recklessness of your fellow claimant has rendered them pointless.
A second feat?
The feat of ice. You are to fortify Valigarmanda's prison. How shall we proceed, High Luminary?
What more would we test, Zurmurwer? They have defeated the Sky Ruin and saved the gods know how many lives. If they are not worthy heirs to Kulul Jaja, then no one is.
Yay! I guess streaming also gives me like just a second thing to just flick my eyes to.
Now that our last claimant has arrived, we can proceed with the formalities. For the skill and bravery the three of you have shown, I award you each a second keystone.
How's Bakul Jaja even gonna like win the contest if he just like has no fucking rocks? Like he can try and take them from us again, but we're just gonna kick his ass. I sneezed.
That makes 5. Only 2 left to collect.
Woo! We're almost done.
Except that one of those 5 is in Bakul Jaja's thieving hands. He will answer for that. And for losing Valigarmanda.
You have brought lasting tranquility to our home and earned the gratitude of every Yokui. May glory and prosperity prosperity continue to bless Tuliolol as we enter this new age.
We're almost done with the contest. I'm excited. Well, maybe not excited, but I'm looking forward to it.
Was never much of a talker, our brother. If you're up for it, you should visit the capital. I'd like everyone to get to know you and your people better.
Ha! I'll consider it. If it's one of you two who claims the throne.
Then you need only await a missive from Sunperch. I'll be sending out invitations.
So, like, it's kind of set up that they have to be co-Dawn servants, right? They can't just be... They can't just elect one of them president. They have to have, like, a co-president.
Today is a day for unusual visitors.
You Woklamat, was it not? I doubted you could slay Valikarmanda, but the quiet skies proclaim your triumph. Had the Vidral been suffered to roam free, it would have terrorized us all. Once again, we find ourselves in your debt.
You owe us nothing. We fought because we wanted to.
Me especially.
Yet a debt has been incurred. All the same, it will haunt me if I do not repay it.
I wouldn't even know what to ask for.
Perhaps he can tell us about the dreams of the Golden City.
Oh, good idea! That was on my list of questions I wanted to ask.
The Golden Dreams. Yes, we have records of our forebears and their visions from the time before the Shaktural expedition.
What did your forebears see?
A heavenly land, suffused with a golden glow. Its people lived as gods, never aging, never dying, free from hardship and conflict. Every building was a palace, and in their midst reigned a silent goddess, a statue so tall even my kin would need lift their gaze to behold its visage.
Huh.
A statue of a goddess. That's new.
Aye, and compared to the abstract imagery we'd previously heard, this was a detailed description.
The dreamers were consumed by their visions, compelled to seek out the paradise they'd been shown. They journeyed to Shaktural, where they died in droves.
Those who go in search of the Golden City do not return. The tales Book Evu shared may have been rooted in historical fact.
Perhaps. Who can know the truth of it? Once our ancestors left the forest, there were no more dreams, nor dreamers.
forest. What do you mean?
From the very first, the visions were set to visit only those who worked the quarries in Yaktel.
Nothing in the soil.
But after they were ravaged by disease and saw fewer newborns, they were forced to abandon that territory. Once our people's withdrawal to Urkopacha was complete, we never again dreamed of the Golden City.
So only Yokhui in that one specific area experienced the visions. Fascinating.
Well, we're headed to Yaktel next. Maybe we'll find out more when we get there.
Maybe.
Thank you for sharing your stories with us.
I do not require gratitude. I merely repaid a debt. Farewell, Wook Lamat. I do not think our paths will cross again.
Honestly, I kind of needed this. Kind of needed just like time to sit down and be like, you're playing the game, you're playing the game. Because this is some of the slower moving parts of Dawntrail. Just make it hard to really get in the... But a turn of events. We were only meant to strengthen the ice, but Cool Josh's idiocy forced us to do them one better. 2 more Keystone. Yaktel is where the Yokhui had their golden dreams. May soon have a chance to investigate the tale firsthand. I don't think Volpolo and his brother will have a sudden change of heart about Tuliota. But that doesn't mean they'll never change at all. Today is proof of that. Give me the Aether crits. Ah! Why? God, there's like 4 more areas. I think it's time we return to Tuliota. After scaling Tora's tallest mountain and battling a legendary beast to death, even dauntless heroes like you could probably use a rest. In any case, there are preparations to be made before we can visit the next destination laid out in the saga. Respite would be most welcome. I believe I hear the forward cabins calling our names. I am also sleepy. Ugh. Makes me wonder how Lila's doing. Oh, let's see, there's 2 more. So many side quests to do. Oh. Well, nice to know that there's still people hanging around. I guess there was just like a major patch recently. Oh, someone else has an anima. There's still 2 feats left to go. We want to face them refreshed and ready for action. I won't say no to clean sheets and a soft pillow. Christ, Alfred, why you got yawn? I'm gonna yawn. Ugh. No sooner did we step back in Tuliota than I felt the weight of recent events set in all at once. Definitely due for a long nap. I'll take the opportunity to think on something. Rest well, everyone. We can meet back here later on. I have a small errand to run in the city, so I'll leave you to recover. We be heading back to the palace, Wook Lamont? Wook Lamont, did you hear me? Lost their own little world, it seems. No matter. I'll be back soon enough. I intend standing by to unlock your cabin. Right. I think when I get to the point of the story where I have to do the role quests, I would like to get them all done. Like, for real. But there's also going to be like an urgency dissonance, I think. I don't know. Welcome back. Cabbage, just as you left it, mine is a light layer of dust. I don't like dust. Makes you sneeze. Nice furnishings.
You have a moment?
Usually.
There's something I wanted to talk to you about. So,
Can't have my coat. Spit it out, girl.
It's too stuffy in here, that's what.
There's literally an open balcony.
We should go outside. Aye, a nice walk in the fresh air. That's what we need.
Okay, sure. We've literally had fresh air all day. But okay. Man, I've completely forgotten what the job gear looks like. Sorry to drag you away from your nice, comfortable cabin, but I could feel the walls closing in. Well, I know. I'll take you to one of my favorite places in Tuliota. That should help me get my thoughts in order. We'll go to the Resplendent Quarter and make our way up from there. Now I want tacos again. I just had quesadillas yesterday, but like now I want tacos. Actually, hold on, wait. Huh. For some reason, the clipping isn't as bad as it normally is. Maybe it's just like the movement. Maybe it's just like the fact that the model is like leaning forward enough that the hair doesn't quite go as bad as it does. Over here. Maybe I'll do this with Baldur's Gate. Like, I need to get through Dawntrail and Baldur's Gate. We'll work on it. It's as much healed now, so don't make a fuss. Besides, I can't be lounging in bed all day when you're out here fighting your hardest to win the throne. You're the claimant with the greatest love for peace. I love this nation of ours, and letting you my support is the least I can do. See, FF14 just, it needs more voice lines. It needs more voice lines. When I see you smile like that, how can I not be encouraged? Oh, there's plenty more who believe in your cause. I can recruit a whole battalion of smiling faces if you think it'll help. Yours alone is more than enough. Thank you, Peshwa. And thank you, Third Promise. I shall pray for your success in the contest. All those smiling faces. Ah, sorry. I'm getting distracted. It's just that with the progress we made in the contest, even these everyday encounters feel that much more special. Do you think we can take our time? Maybe wander around a little first? Then we can head to the spot I was thinking of. Oh gee, we didn't stay out all night, did we?
This is much better.
There we go.
I used to come here all the time when I was little. Would look out over the whole city, and whatever worries I had would seem so small. Do you remember what I said at the top of Orkor Zormor? That I would fight to preserve Papa's peaceful Tural? Well, I've been thinking a lot since then. About what peace really means. If it's just the absence of war.
Unfortunately not.
And it brought to mind all the best parts of our journey so far.
Birds. Trade quest. Gobbies. Actual factual combat trial. Lady.
I realize nothing gives me greater joy than the happiness of others. Life has its ups and downs, but the company of family and friends and the music of their laughter is what makes it worth living. And as silly as it might sound, I've come to believe that those smiling faces are the best measure of peace.
Oh god, that does not make me feel good about the states.
I understand that making everyone happy isn't practical or even possible. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't try. So, this is my plan. When I become Dawn Servant, I'll build on Papa's peace. Our people will live together in harmony. It's just like Kryl said. By taking the time to hear their concerns, understand their feelings, and consider how best to serve, with each passing day, I'll be that much closer to becoming the leader I want to be.
But too often, leadership gets separated from the people in which they are entrusted to.
It's hard for me to say how much I've changed since the contest began. But there's one thing I can say with confidence.
And it's why FF14 feels so blessedly optimistic.
wouldn't have come this far without you as allies. If it wasn't for you all listening and feeling and thinking along with me, I would
Hear,
have never learned so much.
feel,
And in so
think.
short a time.
Fish.
There are 2 keystones left. After everything that's happened, and imagining what could happen, are you still willing to walk this path with me?
The spirit is willing, but the flesh is spongy and weak. At the very least, please, no more stairs.
Thank the gods for that. Well, I've nothing else to get off my chest. I need to head to the palace, but I'll see you back at the cabins.
Way to connect the leadership back with the people. Get people in, get them in touch. People who trust them. Be held accountable by those same people. Also, I know that's just like the sleeping pose, but like it just feels so dead. I cannot sleep on my back like that. Not at all. Like that's how you get snoring. My husband snores like that if he ever gets on his back. I have to keep flipping him over. Need to turn him over like a rotisserie. Yeah, the appeal of Eorzea is definitely the fact that some of these things can be solved, that there are so many people. Listen. But that only works when you have people willing to meet you halfway. You got like what, half an hour left? Yeah, we've got half an hour left. Actually, hold on. What if I was to go over to twitch.tv? What if I was to go over and live on okay. Okay, no. Tag and Lila off. They're good. They're on Marlboro, right? Right. So I could. But what if instead we've got like half an hour left, we can just like go bug Lila? I don't think she's live anymore. She's probably in a private voice chat. But like, yeah. Yeah, what if? I mean, we can do it. Do they have the DC travel back up? That's the question. If not, then we're just gonna go do a quick thing. See if we can find her, go bug her. Actually, hold on. Did I didn't even check to see like how many she's got. I hope she's getting a lot of viewers. The plan is like help build up her audience a bit by getting her exposure to a good community. Now, will it let me do it here, or do I actually have to? Yeah, I'm gonna have to return back. Let's see. Is it another world server? Yeah, it is. Okay. I could get there pretty easily if I was to switch over to Thamora, but let's see if the DC travel is available. It should be. It should be Right. Wow, she's got like a good 42 people. I guess that's partly because she's doing it with. There's another data center? Is that available? It sure is. And it even looks like she is currently in a cutscene. She's at Old Doll somewhere. Yeah, we're gonna go bug her. Oh, did she go with Black? Kind of. All right. Gonna go say hi to Lila. So, oh my god, the DC travel. I didn't just like parse that till just now. The DC traveling is up. Then that's great. That means I can actually start maybe hitting some friends up to do Eureka again. Get back to Eureka. Be fantastic. That would actually be amazing if that were the case. We gotta see if we can actually like find her. Being in the. I think I recognize that. Not too far out. That. For a second, I thought that was a Faye Valentine cosplay. All right. Oh man, I need to get my lolly hose. Where is my lolly ho? Yo. There we go. There's lolly ho. Lolly ho is like, it's just so important. Still in cutscene too, so let's see if we can like get there before she actually. Alien Tongue, go! Alright. Of course, there's like one that we have to go. Alright, stream sniping. Dude, the stream sniper. Oh no, I know exactly where. Damn you. Damn you all to hell. She's all the way over. Let's see, near the. There we go. We just teleport to Horizon. And we'll get some of her dialogue going.
God, it is so funny just being a fucking Lalafell running around with a sword and a shield.
Oh.
You know what the worst part is? Is that Lalafells are fucking terrifying warriors.
Yeah.
You'll find out with like some of the
Oh, wait,
during the
she's
War
coming.
of the Mages.
She comes.
Bring this up.
She's coming.
Like there was the war. Was it the War of the Mages? It was like a big thing for Ul'dah history and stuff like that. Like there was a fucking bloody civil war ass thing going on. Yeah, War of the Magi. That's what it was.
There.
Yeah, it was fucking like it was nasty.
Follow. There we go.
Anyways. There
we go. Now we can like
secrets and lies.
Just chill out and follow.
Bam.
See exactly what's going on.
Bam. Oh, now we gotta go back to Momodi. Oh, we can just return too.
Hey. Love this.
I'll just wait for you to catch up. Sorry. I'll see if if you actually pick it up.
That's a UFO.
What? No.
Yeah.
Hi, Hero.
Hi, Hero.
I'm gonna give her a shout out because
absolutely,
Hero is my bestie and I love her.
Okay, they just went back the steps and up.
Everyone, please go follow Hero Girls. She is amazing. She was also just playing Final Fantasy as well, I believe.
Oh my! What a coincidence! What a
We
coincidence!
just got to level 15.
Yeah, we're getting pretty close to the dungeon.
What a coincidence, huh?
Yeah, dungeon.
Here
You
I was.
just went
Of course, the dungeon,
boom.
the fungeon,
Hey,
as
thank you so much
the
for the
dungeon, the
follow.
dungeon, and the dungeon, the fungeon, and the dungeon.
That was the dangerous
enter
snaky
the
snack.
gungeon.
Thank you so much for the
Yeah,
follow.
or enter the dungeon.
Let's see if we can continue, you know,
Do
being on the trail.
I have it. It's not bad. No, it's not my type of tea.
Yeah, no, that's fair. It's not for
All right,
everyone.
she's in the main hall. That's good.
I just
Okay,
woke up.
we
Excuse
can
my
go with
negative
that.
2 ability spell.
We're so close.
Spellings.
Oh, you went
for
the wrong way.
nerds. Yeah, I know. I was looking at chat.
Yep. Hey, Arya, you went the wrong way. It's over here.
Up.
Now
down,
the real.
You just went.
key here.
All right, next time you go the wrong way, I'm not gonna help you.
Let's see. What if it's I'm like looking at Tag's screen because he's the one who's like mainstreaming.
All right.
He's streaming with Lila,
Spelling is for nerbs.
but
So
I mean the
that's
picture-in-picture
what this is
helps.
all about.
Oh my god, of course Lila went with
was
an aura.
thinking Owen might be in league with Baldwin. That this letter could have been proof of something shady.
All right, what do we do?
Well,
Squats?
You needn't worry.
Yep, squats.
Owen's as loyal as Sultan Sworn as I've ever known. I haven't the foggiest what this says, but
Delta 5, thank you so much for the follow.
wait a minute. Was Owen the one who... Oh, hells, I got a bad feeling about this. Listen, Arya, I think I know what this is all about, but I need you to swear to keep it quiet. If you'd rather wash your hands of this business, I won't hold it against you. But if you're determined to see it through to the bitter end, say the word and I'll explain.
Sorry, hang on. Before you continue, someone pointed out in chat, you're just staring straight at the counter. I swear you aren't even looking up. Wow, Ulta, the city of Lalafels, really wasn't made for Lalafels, was it?
Nope.
He's right. He's right. He's
Oh,
right.
that was it.
I mean, like,
Oh,
here's
nice.
Sorry, Momodi. I can't
if I
see
could
you.
set this
I'm
up
over 3 feet
correctly,
tall.
then I could theoretically just hop on over. I could theoretically like do a picture-in-picture, and then there's a picture
oh, damn,
within the
we're already
picture-in-picture.
level 16. Holy shit.
Yeah, we're fucking cruising. Another
Oh god.
cutscene.
Yeah, the leveling in ARR is like so fast. Especially if you have like the road to 8 to what is it?
Like your
It's road to
character's just
90
thinking
bonus
about that
now, right?
Pepsi back there.
Man, I could really go for a Pepsi. That would solve all of the world's problems.
The outside world believes Uldad to be a sultanate ruled by Sultana Nanamo Ulnamo. Truth is, though, it's the
I'm
6 wealthiest
always
citizens
happy
that
to
hold the
take
most
your
sway.
money.
The syndicate,
Hey,
snake,
Danger
just like real
Snake!
life.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much for the
just like real life.
sub. Holy shit!
Oh,
Thank you
God.
so much. What a wonderful
Be that as
thing.
it may, the Sultana still got the support of the people.
I'm just here to like
But
chill
you
and
might
troll.
struggle to keep that even
I'm
that. if
I'm
a
just here to
certain incident
troll.
becomes public knowledge. Oh, great. We gotta bury a scandal.
I just finished the
Hate to
first
say it,
trial
but
on
Her Grace's
Dawntrail.
crown, the symbol of the royal dynasty, has been stolen. And Owen's the Sultan Sworn who was.
Is that a
charged
Marcus
with
soundbite?
guarding
It sure
that
is.
night.
Aradia, hey, what's up? Yeah, it's a Marcus soundbite.
I'd bet anything this
It was
letter
one of the
was written by the bastards
Hold
who
on,
made
I'm
off
gonna
with the
I'm gonna
crown.
meet Lila real quick. It was one of the first sound bites I ever set up when I started streaming. Right? It's so good, right? I'm just hanging out on Marlboro while my bestie gets dragged through ARR with her friend. I'm trying to see how long it takes them for them to notice that I'm hanging around.
Concerns a lost heirloom.
She's currently in the middle of a cutscene.
All three of the major cities have a problem.
But
and
like,
Ulda's problem,
it helps that her
half of
friend
them
is like
don't.
actually
It's
playing
true.
through with her on a new account.
It looks as though the fellow needs help. I want you to lend it to him. The
You
future of our
love
fair city may
Borderlands.
depend
It's always
on
fun
it.
to stalk your new friends. Yeah, exactly.
You look so
Both. Yeah, exactly.
uninterested. It's perfect because my
Borderlands is a
character's
really
basically
fun
like
game.
Daria.
Yep.
I like the
Oh,
old looter
also,
scooters.
For those of you that were paying attention, in the background, did you see those 2 elves walking in the background?
Those are the 2 from the first cutscene in the
Yeah,
thing,
from the
right?
cart.
Oh hey,
Cart.
she knows the twins.
I told Lila their names. But
I
nothing
love
else.
this like.
Hero, is that you behind me doing squats?
yeah.
I think it is.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Hell yeah. Oh, based Gunbreaker too.
One sec.
There we go.
It's Alfie 1 and Alfie 2. Red Alize and Blue Alize.
Oh, I can't send friend requests.
No.
Yeah, but they can send a friend request to you.
There we go.
Okay, now...
Come on, Arya! Let's go deliver this letter to Owen!
Willing to respond to...
It's fun to watch new Sprout friends run around. People in chat are betting if Lila will get the feels. She might.
The allegiance set?
She might get the feels.
I don't know.
Lila is much more probably.
Yeah,
okay.
that's the level 8.
She has a stronger affinity for visual novels than someone like me.
Ah.
So like,
okay, so we'll just take the elevator.
if she gets the feels,
oh, I didn't know.
I will be very happy.
Yeah. You get in the elevator. Takamo hits all the buttons on the elevator all the way up. It's like a Christmas light. It's like a Christmas tree.
Oh, I have to speak to him, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, go to the hospital.
I didn't realize I had to speak to him to activate it. I thought the door would open.
Oh god. It's great to have like the to be able to do the commentary and do the live reacting.
There we go. Let's go talk to Owen.
I don't get to do this all that often, honestly. Most of the time when I've tried to help people through some of the earlier ones,
I'll wait for you.
it's been doing the walking around with them. But Tag is currently in the role of mentor.
He gets to like the first row, jumps for the second row, and he goes, "Hey Arya, can you hit the rest of the buttons for me?"
So just hanging back and being like, "Oh, what? Oh, she doing so good, doing so good, chat."
Wait, no, he tries to hit all the buttons.
The real answers are the ones who don't have the crowns.
button and
True,
the they need to go to.
true. Everyone else is just doing it for the mounts.
Sultan Sworn Elite. All right, you gotta talk to the Sultan Sworn here to get to the heart of the Sworn.
I don't have access to that. No, let me in. Let me in.
Made for Lalafels? Well, the fucking bar certainly isn't.
Ah well. All right. So what's the?
All right, I'll wait for you to catch up.
I'm inside. I've given him the thing.
Yeah, I know. I say that when I enter into the cutscene.
Yeah, you get it, chat. You get it.
Yeah, you can read for Owen.
Yeah. Have you read this, adventurer?
Okay, so
No,
Lila's
not
going
at
through
all.
ye old cutscenes right
I
about
can't
now.
read.
So I'm gonna turn her down just a little bit. Like we've all been through this before. I've been through Realm Reborn like 3 times now on separate characters. I'm getting back into Final Fantasy after taking a few months break. I had like an intense hyper focus where I did nothing but play Final Fantasy for like 9 months straight on one of my alternate characters, and also Hiroko here, where I went through and cleared all the side content, like all the old trials, all of the old raids and alliances, and that left me kind of really exhausted. So I didn't actually get a chance to finish Dawntrail when it came out, even though I was super excited for the release.
Criminals state their presence in return of Her Grace's crown.
So we just finished doing the first trial of Dawntrail, and I'm going to be trying to get back into running FF14 weekly. First things first, I need to finish Dawntrail, so that's what I'm going to be focused on primarily. And then once I've gotten caught up on MSQ and all the side stuff, I'll be getting back to doing some of my fun stuff, like trying to farm every single piece of glam from the near raids, or going for Necromancer and Palace of the Dead. Or, God forbid, you know, just working on that Zodiac weapon grind, don't you know?
Friends, would you consent to be present at the exchange? Mistress Momodi. Absolutely! You had me at stolen!
Oh my.
Mistress Momodi has always spoken of you in the most glowing terms, and I have never yet had reason to question her judgment. On behalf of all those still loyal to the Sultana, I beseech you, help us in our hour of need.
Oh damn, he got white eyes.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem healthy.
Come back from a long break too. Book Lamaz is so precious. Excited to have a class that shares ninja glams. It's so good. It's so good. I really like Viper as a class. It's nice. It's easy. It's clean. Do I have? Hold on. Do I have like any fun glams that we can?
Pokemon cards.
I feel like we do. I feel like we do.
Actually, wait, no.
What do we do? What do
How
we
do you
do?
read the cards? I I don't know.
Switch over to a
I just feel the heart of them,
class.
you know? Oh, I gotta meet you outside.
And then go full.
Excuse me. Alright. Now we go to the Unholy Heirs.
Let's
go
see.
to
Equip.
Black Brush Station.
Update. Sure. Yeah. Glam plate. I'm gonna chase after them here in a second, but like. It's no. Do I not? What happened to my Sentai glam?
I don't know. Tatamo probably does know how to read. You just don't know if he's
Okay,
messing
good
with
enough.
you or not.
Okay, so she's back on out.
His overly positive attitude, I can never tell if he's serious or not.
It's like I want to
I feel like it's
say
very similar to like
Horizon, I think.
Kratos and Mimir in the new God of War games.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I watched all the
there you
fucking
are.
cutscenes for those. It's
You're struggling with
so
Viper,
good. I want to play.
but that's a
both
you
the
problem.
God
I
of
would
Wars
agree
now.
with that.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Where there you are.
Viper is
Over
actually.
here. I'm jumping up and down so you can see me. I know I'm really small.
Oh, oh no, that with a black brush. Okay.
It's not that you're small. It's that I'm directionally
Yeah.
challenged.
Black
Well,
brush
it's a good
actually.
thing I'm here. I'm not directionally challenged. In fact, I know which way is north. We're not heading north.
Central Fanland. There we go. Okay, we got there. We got there. We got there.
It's killing me so
It's cool.
much.
We got there. Man, this is what we call the
Holy
Hey,
shit! that's
Ari,
a big
guess what?
bug. What?
We're headed east.
No, they're at the big
Really?
rock.
Yeah. Oh, it's a singular duty, I think.
Mm-hmm. Okay, they've reached the singular duty. I'm not gonna get there into the car.
Yeah, it's a.
Let's see if she notices.
Oh yeah, okay, we gotta leave party.
Here we go.
Ah! I didn't know Hero had the Final Fantasy 15 car.
Yeah, we got the regalia.
Oh yeah, that's our Uber driver. Hi, Pope Badger, welcome in.
Your
I'm
Uber's
sure
outside
you'll
ready to
Final
pick you
Fantasy
up.
14. All right.
I am
Okay,
having fun. Oh my god, there's literally a moon mount?
Oh, I'm so
Yeah.
glad she's having fun.
That's a shop mount.
I'm so glad. I wish I could see this as a supercut. I really do.
Looking at what all the mounts look like.
I wish that like there was
later
just
after
a
stream.
quick highlights
Oh,
video, you know, like 15 maybe 20
Oh, wait,
minutes
be careful of that because one
of
his
Lai
is
just
spoiled.
going through stuff and reactions just to like
I'll
cover the
look at just
highlights.
The ARR mounts for now.
The shop mounts shouldn't be a spoiler. So you can
Another
get one
thing
box
vet
if
players
you
are good
look
for.
at those, though.
Uber.
Like if you're going like
Exactly.
over,
Like
the
it's
mounts
one of the
are
few
probably
joys.
good doing that.
You spent all that time
All right.
getting the car.
I've come
You
to
might
great.
as well
Now
enjoy
show me
getting
the
to
crown.
ferry people around, you know?
You'll have your precious crown once we've been duly compensated.
Dually? Do you think me a fool?
All right.
What assurance have I that you will honor your part of the agreement?
Now, do we have any cool emo?
Now, Owen.
Like, there's always
You're
the
least trustworthy man
dances.
here.
Like, M pose is
Not
always
only
great.
was the
M
crown
dance is
stolen on
fantastic.
Your watch, but it looks to me as if you violated the terms of our exchange. Did we not say that you were to come alone?
The great thing about the Warrior Light is that they can
Given that
hold
you are
impossible
not,
poses for
we
way longer than the
guarantee
average
every
human.
that there isn't a company of archers surrounding us even as we speak, ready to feather me and my men the moment they catch a glimpse of the crown.
Okay.
Hold on.
Now, I guess the real question
Todd, I was
is...
like, why would we want
Is
to
this
tickle you?
like
We're
a,
gonna kill you.
Are they currently on
You
Job
have
Quest or
made
Main
mock of our
Quest?
trust. The deal is off.
That's the real question.
Wait.
Oh, I guess one of the other things
you
you can
made
do
it
is, like, you can
promise.
just, like, go full bard, right?
Pocket sand.
That might be it, actually. What if we were, like, to go, full bard? What if I was to
It's a
grab
real thing.
my music sheets? Play something. What if I was to spam
1,000
Barbie Girl
thanks
for
to
when she
you,
comes out?
boy. You've succeeded where
That'd be a thing we could
scores
do.
of thieves have failed.
But like, I
And
like
now at
listening to
long
Barbie Girl,
last,
but then we have to listen to Barbie
The
Girl,
power
and she's
to
probably gonna be
create
like
an
another
army
what
of undying
5-10ish
souls.
minutes, just because it's a single one.
Spurn.
As long as it's not Baby Shark.
No.
See, you
be,
say
it's
that,
done.
but like that one's a bop.
Something fucking stupid.
Wow, you really beefed that one.
There's someone who
didn't you?
plays Baby Shark on loop.
Surely you must have wondered what was you were handing
Amazing.
over.
What it was that
Baby
seemed
shark
as
do do do
valuable
do
to
do do.
us as the
Baby
crown
shark do
seemed
do
to
do do
you?
do do.
Or
I've
did
never.
you assume we were feeling charitable?
Yeah, they're currently on
You got
cutscene
that
mode,
good, Coke?
so I will turn that down.
But you must
I'm gonna
have
cut them down on like
knowing
cutscene modes very specifically, just because I know there's gonna be like someone who's trying to watch their stream and mine at the same time.
spare you further ignominy.
You gotta go see if they're still playing Baby Shark. Okay, I was gonna say, the Baby Shark thing has not afflicted me as much because I don't have kids.
Hey, Owen, I think you probably should have showed up with more people.
But even then, it's one of those things I've just kind of absorbed through osmosis, by which I mean I saw exactly the Dragon Ball Z abridged boo bits. And I was like, oh, this is living my head rent free from now on. I'm literally gonna be having this come up every time. Just from the fact that it was part of a very fun event. And whoa! Garden! Hey, what's up, girl? What is up? Let me give you the quick shout out. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's because I was taking a break from Final Fantasy, wasn't it? Thank you for stopping by. I've already gone through and caught up to the first trial on Dawntrail. So right now what we're actually doing is we are following around my friend who has just started. She's got a bestie who is playing ARR with her on a fresh character. And I don't necessarily want to actually, you know what? I probably could now. I probably could actually. Hold on, let me see if we can. Jess! Jess, it you! It you, buddy! It you! Let me see if I can do this real quick. I'm gonna full screen Lila. Nah, do I want to full screen her? I don't think I do. Yeah, let's just go ahead and see if we can get some picture-in-picture going. Gonna set this up to. It's gonna be great. There we go. There we go. So here's the web browser, right? Right. Here is my friend Lila, and then her friend Tag, who is the massive cereal mascot behind her. You helped Queen do some Criterion dungeons. Nice. The Criterion dungeons are a lot of fun. Aradia helps me with those. Okay, let's see. Can we now? So I have this. Let's see if we can. I'm gonna shrink this down. We're going to cut this into a picture-in-picture, so that way we can actually keep an eye on where they're at. I'm basically just having fun with the last portion of my own stream.
The dudes are attacking me.
So there we go. We'll go ahead, we'll put that there, so that way people on my stream can actually see exactly what's going on there. We'll just lock that in place. This is so great! No Baby Shark and Limsa, we are safe. Fantastic. So, yeah, that is my friend Lila and her buddy Tag. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and plug them both real quickly. So that way...
Kill good.
I'm about to die.
No, duty failed.
So that way, y'all can go ahead and give them the follow as well.
Yeah, so the other part too is that you can also set it to very easy if you fail.
No, I'm not gonna.
That's what everyone fucking says.
Oh, there we go.
I'm gonna turn up the volume on your side.
I guess my ultimate spell, mend butt crack.
There we go.
Did you mean like turn my volume up?
Yeah, and then I'm just gonna pull it up for you.
It's been great. It's been great watching someone just do the thing without me necessarily having to do all the explanations or worrying about oversharing, because oh my god, I would be blitzing her with so much information if we could. Kind of like when Jess started playing. I was all like, hey, you should do this, you should do that, you should optimize this way, you should open up your bag, you should do this, and all these other little tricks. You know, the usual, the usual, but this will make your experience better if you do this. Oh, speak for it. Oh, yep. She's doing the Black Mage. I'm actually kind of curious on why she picked Black Mage? Like, what was that conversation like? Did she pick it because, like, you know, there was void talk? Maybe. Who knows? Yeah, that is not an easy first class. No, it's not. Like,
Literally all I'm doing.
I like Black Mage a lot. Black Mage is actually my primary casting class, in fact. And I am really, really bad at playing Black Mage. It's a lot of fun. But at those early levels, it is so brutal. Like, I don't know. If it's the one that she thought was like the coolest, then that's, you know, that's all well and good. I feel like she has some familiarity with Final Fantasy, so it's like, you know, oh, it's the Black Mage, that's the wizard, that's the, you know, that's the DPS caster. And that seems perfectly within her. But also, I don't know. I feel like Lila specifically would have really enjoyed a more physical focused class. Ninjutsu is so fun. I agree. Ninja is like, oh god, I get such a rest when I can do all my mudra. Smiles and red mage main. I feel like that is what she's gonna do. I feel like once Lila gets up to level 50, she'll switch over to red mage, because she is very much a fencing type of gal. She loves swordplay. And red mage does a really good job of making you feel like a dashing hero. It makes you feel like an action star. It really gets the Zoro effect going on, if you will. So in that sense, her picking a black mage is actually really interesting, since it teaches you how to slide cast. You can learn how to slide. I know red mage already gives you the swift cast bonus, but learning how to slide cast is just so important if you want to be any sort of a caster, right? It's a fun sword mage. It is. It is. And red mage is also my main caster on my alternate character. Like, I haven't put any, like, dedicated time into it, but just enough to at least get the basics, and that's pretty great.
I thought Umbral Ice was what gave your, oh shit.
Oh god, I forgot. And she has to learn it on the new system. She has to learn it on, you have to use ice spells in order to actually regain your MP, as opposed to just hanging out in ice state to regain your MP. Bard for Aradia, no cast is leveled except for healers. But then excuse me. But how are you going to do all your role quests and unlock all the cool story moments and then get all the additional cutscenes and the lore drops? Fan of speedy classes. Alternate is a monk main. Monk is actually surprisingly solid. I really like the rework with the way that you can cycle through all the different stances. I currently have my alternate Thamora as a Reaper main, but I have been really tempted to move her over to being a monk main. But then she's also like my everything class, so I'm gonna level both regardless. The Glamford is sweet though. I'm really proud of it. So what's in having a Veil EX clear red mage? Ooh, Garden Play have the big numbers. You haven't leveled your cast and you're a bad warrior of light. Yes. Yes, you are bad and you should feel bad for not trying to suck the marrow out of every inch of content in this game. Reaper's fun too. Reaper is a lot of fun. Reaper's what I've been running my Palace of the Dead runs on. We're far enough that we've actually cleared, I want to say, oh god, did I get past the first 100 floors? I might have. I can't remember. I'm gonna have to go back and check the VODs. I can't remember how far I got. But I do know that I'm far enough in there that I cleared the main story at least, so I at least got past Black Blossom Girl. God, I want to get the not just the Necromancer title for Thamora. I want to get her the Forest Reaper achievement. Temptress of Fate too, just because that one is something that a friend's been vying for. And we do always Lila's on the Asian introduction. That's why I didn't recognize it. So all three of my characters, I have three different characters: Hiroko, Thamora, and Corey. Two of them I started in Lamensa and Gridania each. But Hiroko here is the one that I started, and she started in Ul'dah. And that was way back in like 2014-ish. Like I think around Evan's Ward patch content. So I have not seen this in fucking forever. What's funny is you've done the opening of Gridania and Limsa, but not Ul'dah. Do you only have like the 2 alts? Or do you have like multiple alts and you just like have not been inclined whatsoever to take any of the Ul'dah starting classes?
What kind of creatures I want specifically.
No Ul'dah for Aradia either. Thancred's involved though. That's it. Oh. Yeah, just none of the Ul'dah starting classes appeal to you. When I started playing Final Fantasy, I picked up Gladiator because the plan was to go Paladin, and I really Paladin used to be my absolute favorite of the classes, right? Because, you know, it's a classic sword and board, knight and shield type thing. My original plan was to start playing and then be up to my friends once I caught up and was like, hey, guess what? I'm playing too. Why don't we all play together? I got my Paladin job, and then I hated the Paladin job quest so much that I just kind of stopped playing until a couple of years later. It took me a couple of tries to get in there. Like if you check out my YouTube channel, I actually have a video essay about how hard it was for me to get through Realm Reborn. Quick, she's getting out the cutscene. She's getting out the cutscene. Everyone, take your places. Quick, what do we got? We got Black Ranger pose, yeah. There you go, perfect. I guess I could box. Boxing's always great. Squats is just like, oh god. Okay, like emotes, yeah? If you're trying to like wait for someone who's coming out of it, what's the emote that you want to run whenever they pop out? Oh yeah, look at Lila. She's doing so good. She's getting there. Pretty boxing is pretty good. Most gentlemanly is pretty good, but I feel like you kind of have to have the context of Hildebrand specifically for that. Manderveer Mambo is probably my preferred one. There she is. Squats is also a good one. Squats is a very, very good emote. I feel like Bee's Knees is probably the most overused. Like, it's just the go-to dance emote, but then I suspect that it is also just the base for what ends up being a mod replacement dance. It's just kind of how I've seen it. Malevolence is pretty good. I think it's been a while since I've seen what the actual Malevolence is, though. Also, I appreciate the M-Dance appreciators. I appreciate every single one of you. Not enough people go with Mambo, but Mambo is like the thing I have. It was my biggest reason for finally finishing Hildebrand. Forget relics. Mambo is the reason why.
Have we Charlians crossed paths with Ascians before? Well, we've certainly wait.
Aw, Tag is reading the lines with her. That's so good. Strictly better voice acting than what ARR actually got. Hey, yeah, I could. You give me like $5, I'll do a Thancred impression. I can't do like any meme impressions. I can give like an earnest performance of like the readings.
I jest. Had I truly been watching your every move, I wouldn't have taken so long to intervene in your
The Somber emotes are also pretty good. TBH, TBH. I think they were worth like the, what was it like 2 or I think it was like $5 for the full package. But you know, cheer emotes are pretty good. I want to get the show left, show right emotes. I think those are worth getting. I missed my chance to get them for free because I was just, you know, still recovering. Also, can I just point out that the starting town quest that introduces the Asians is like the first chance you really get to interact and get to know your quote-unquote escort mentor. Like, it's Ida and Papalimo for Gridania, it's Ishtola for Limsa. After that, Lizard.
I'll follow behind.
Yeah, I'm gonna return. You can walk back if you want, but I'm gonna teleport. I'm all about efficiency.
To the steps of Nald.
Why has it not given me the?
I think the return. Yeah, return doesn't pick up. It's when we do a teleport.
There we go. Hopefully she said that correct.
And then when you get back, you can use this to go up.
Why don't I have my Phoenix Rising suit set as a glam? Why not? I've got my wedding dress.
Oh my god, I just realized something. The one area is called the Steps of Null, and one is called the Steps of Thal, which is the name.
Oh, there it is. Found it.
Yeah, Null Thal.
Oh, it's a gun breaker. That's why.
I do remember some things from
Kind of.
creation.
Yeah.
You said Alchemist?
Yep, go to the Alchemist. Because the Heart of the Sworn is like right.
All right, she's going to the Alchemist Guild after her. I'm hanging out like a little longer than normal, but that's okay. I just want her to make sure that she's seen the. There we go. Now we can keep track of tag.
There we go.
Hey, Heroes
look what
got
Hero
the
Girl's
Sentai gear.
Yep. It's unfortunately available in the summer.
I've seen it. I think she showed it to me before. It looks fucking rad.
Yeah.
It does.
Going
I love the Phoenix suit so much. The Phoenix suit is so good. It dies really nicely too. No! Once again, I've been denied. Actually, you know what? Oh god. All of my settings got fucking nuked because my hard drive died a couple of weeks ago. So anything I want to do at some point is going to remind me, oh hey, by the way.
I was once a Sultan's Sworn, you know. Though it's been 15 years since I put down my sword and took up the role of Station Master.
Oh hey, by the way, we nuked everything, so you're going to have to make sure everything is set just the way that you like.
Outside the gates, I have the honor of protecting her person. Never before had I seen her so despondent.
I feel like Red Ranger can actually just be confused with something else, but if you go with Black Ranger, it's really hard to confuse that with any other sort of pose.
I think so.
But thanks to your valiant efforts, she has returned to her former vibrant self. You have the gratitude of every Sultan's Sworn.
Talking to the guards. I missed this. I missed Final Fantasy. Why? Why is the Beast Chakra all the way over there? This is why you back. Oh, chat! Look at my hot bar. No. Pain. I don't even know what's on there, what's not.
Oh, no, she's great. It's literally just the dress. Like, girl, what the fuck are you wearing?
I mean, the good news is I don't play monk on Hiroko, so it's all good. But I have to fix it on Thomora. I have to. Hey. That's the... Oh, wait. That's the, okay, that's the monk job. I was wondering why I had that. Because it didn't show up on Thomora, but Thomora, I, have to actually get to Heavensward for that to show up. Right. Oh, right. Always terrible to see hotbars messed up and not how you left it. I know, right? It's so bad. And for some reason, I thought I backed up my character settings more recently than that. But apparently, I had not. So here's a reminder to back up your character settings if you have not done so already. Like, please do that.
I won't say shit about Sigmire of Katarina or any of his lineage.
Also, like, I've just been completely missing tags chat, but let's be real. I'm gonna be hanging out in there more often than not. I think what I'm gonna do, since it is 10 minutes past 7 and I was supposed to be wrapping this up by now, is I'm gonna go ahead and close that. I'm gonna go turn off YouTube. And then we're gonna go